And we're back. Guys, I am excited. We have got so much to do today. We're going to get it done quick. No more of these hour-long videos. I know those are really exhausting. That must be impossible to get through. So we're going to try to keep it to around like 30-ish minutes. And so today is the day that we earn our favor with the Titans of the Citadel. And we go into the dungeon of the dungeon lair of the Silver Pack Werewolf Clan. We're bringing a ton of help with us. I had to spend a bunch of gold, like hundreds and hundreds of gold, to silver everyone's weapon. We are using okay, so in the player's handbook, it says that a normal dagger is 3 gold. A silver dagger is 30 gold. So we're going to multiply the number by 10 for every weapon cost, and that's how much the silvered version of it will be. So a sword will be 100 gold. We had to spend a bunch of gold to get this done. We bought a bunch of silver-tipped arrows. We bought the swords. We're bringing our spellcasters. We've got a massive crew of Dirk and Gilius, who we met last session, Chandler, the level 2 cleric, Augustus, the level 3. We have Rey Mysterio, Kristoff, and Ruby in the middle of our ranks. We have Fingers, El Randon, and Parman in the back, and Lamco might be joining us if we can roll high enough on 9. He is going to join with us. All right, this was his loyalty check. So, wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's let me make sure. That's actually not right. I think Lamco's going to bail on us. Yes, he is. Okay, so because he was recruited by Dirk, and Dirk has a 7. Oh, okay, so actually Lamco's going to bail on us. We're not going to have him, which means I can refund 100 gold back to Dirk. Okay, so let's get started. We need to travel. We were told the location of the Silver Pack from the Titans, but we know generally where it is. It's in the very southwest of the Hex. So we're still going to have to explore around, but we're going to be able to generally go in that direction because we were told where to look. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to roll a d20 to see if the weather is permitting on the 14th. Today is the 14th of November. Here we go. The weather is permitting. It's raining, but and cloudy, but we can travel. We're going to roll once for getting lost. We only get lost on a 1. We do not get lost. Ruby finds the way. On a 2 and 6, there's an encounter. 5, there is no encounter. Excellent. Okay, that's great. So we get to the lair of the Silver Pack werewolves. We light up our torch. We break out a fresh dungeon map. And we are going to get started. The werewolves are encountered on the 4th level of the dungeon due to the fact that they're a 4 HD creature. And also, if you look on the random dungeon encounter, they actually pop up on 4 to 5 under lycanthropes, werewolves. They don't show up before that. So when we roll for random treasure, we are going to roll on level 4 of the dungeon. Our boys are way outmatched. We're going to encounter werewolves on when we encounter them, it's a D6. A D6 of werewolves. These guys have so many hit points. We are in a lot of trouble here, but we are bringing El Randon, and he is going to bring the spell Locate Plant or Animal. So let's flip to the back of the book to the Druid spell list. Cleric, okay, Druid. Locate plant or animal. The caster can sense the direction, but not the distance of a magical, non-sentient plant or animal of a chosen type. The spell has 2 uses. So it says non-magical, non-sentient plant. I don't think those prerequisites apply to animal because how could you have a non-sentient animal? Like all animals are sentient. So I believe that's plant and then or an animal. And we're going to name the species of human. And then we are going to, because the So it says individual, locating a specific plant or animal which the caster can clearly visualize in all aspects. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the second option, which is we're talking to the Titans. We see what they look like. They describe exactly what their child looks like. Their child is just a tiny version of them. A Titan is 22 feet tall. They can't fit inside the dungeon. That's why they're sending us. We're small enough to grab their kid. They're like, just look for the, the godlike person. There are humanoids with silver hair and blue eyes, And so that's what we picture. We just look at them and then we think of a miniature version of them. And so whenever we cast that spell, we'll have 6 turns to find them. We're going to be going in the exact correct direction. So we don't want to spoil the adventure for ourselves. So what we're going to do is every direction that we go on this map as we uncover corridors and doors is the right direction to go. And we're going to roll a d6 every time we find a room. Starting with a 1 on a 6, we find the captive Titan. And then the next room is a 2 out of 6 chance, and then a 3 out of 6, all the way up until we get to the 6th room where there's a 100% chance that we find them. Because we have a magic spell that's directing us. It's just, as the DM and the player, you can't just automatically assign where they're going to be because we don't have the dungeon yet. That's going to come out through the dice. So let's get started. We are going to drink some potions. First and foremost, Dirk is going to be drinking the potion of heroism, and it's going to jump him up 3 levels. So he is now a level 4. We're going to erase this potion off of our list. We don't have it anymore. He's now a level 4 fighter, and he's going to have 3 additional D8 hit points for the day. Let's go ahead and roll his hit points. Okay, another 17 on top of his 7. So what is, oh my goodness, this lead is done. Okay, so we've got 17 and 7 together. That is, I'm sorry, my math is terrible. I guess it's 24. Is that right? Yeah, 24. So he has 24 hit points right now. He has an additional +2 to his attack, so he'll be swinging with a +3 because his strength bonus is +1. Gilius Thunder Chunderer is going to be drinking the potion of growth, which doubles the damage that he deals. So now he's rocking double damage. The potion of heroism lasts for 9 turns. And the potion of growth lasts 4 turns. I'm sorry, 6 plus 7 turns growth, because it's a d6 plus 6 turns. Okay, so we have lots of time to find these guys. We're going to get started on the adventure. The spells that are prepared, we've got Chandler is going to prepare his heal. Augustus is going to prepare 2 heals and hold person at 2nd level, which is amazing. Christoph is going to prepare sleep twice. Rey Mysterio is going to prepare color spray. Ruby May will have entangle. And El Randon is going to cast locate animal. And that is for 6 turns. So we've got an hour to beeline in the right direction. Then we've got 1, 2, oh, this is El Randon. We're going to put a little E here, El Randon. Then we've got, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is when the growth falls off. And then after 9 is when the heroism falls off. All right, we're going fast. We are going as quickly as we can. The problem is El Randon's got the broken leg. So we can only go 3 squares before every 10 minutes. So we're going to start with room number 1. The first room, the starting area, we roll a d10. Okay, It's 2. It's a 20 by 20 room. There's a door on 2 walls and a passage on the 3rd wall. We're going to start this at the very center. It's a 20 by 20. There's a door here. There's a passage here. There's a door here. And the stairs coming down. On a 1 and 6, the prisoners are actually here at the entrance. Maybe they're moving from door to door. 1 and 6, 18% chance, around 18%. No, they're not in here. All right. So we are also going to see if there's any if there's a chance that the heroes that the victim is going to be in here. There's a chance that there's monsters too. So there are 45 of these guys in total, and that is really dangerous. These guys are so insanely dangerous. Let's get the dice tray over here so you guys can see it. We roll black and red. All right, a 2, empty. 4 for treasure is empty. Okay, we keep moving. I say we check, let's just go through the tunnel. Yeah, let's just go through the tunnel. All right, here we go. 15. I hope you guys can see that actually. Let me double check. Yes, you can. Okay, if I keep it here, you guys can see it. 15 is a chamber. That's excellent news. So how big is our chamber? It's a 17. It's huge. It's a 50-foot diameter. I'm going to need my stencil for this. Okay, let's see. It says it's a 50-foot diameter circle. Okay. Well, I don't know which one of these is 50, so let's see. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be from here to here. Let's see which one of those is from here to here. Close. That one's really close. Let me just get my head in the way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's almost it. All right, let's just say it's this one. This is actually pretty good. I'm going to keep it light so I can erase things if I need to. Stencil was a little off, but that's okay. We can just connect it right here. All right, so how many exits are there? Ooh, there are a lot. This is a large chamber, so there are 3 ways out. The first way is on the wall left of the entrance over here. What kind of exit is it? It's a door over here. Wait, hold on. That's the right. Sorry. 7 is the wall opposite, and it is a 12. It's a passage. And then the last way out is an 8 on the wall left of the entrance. So there's another door over here. We can actually put it at a diagonal. That's okay. And we'll erase this. All right. Now, oh, this is cool looking. Okay. So on a 2 and 6, this is where the prisoners are being kept. 2, there it is. Bam. Now, how many guards do they have? What? There are 5 werewolves in this room, along with the Titan. Okay. Let's see. Is there any just like random treasure? Like maybe the Titan had some treasure and it's in like a bag next to their cage. Let's see. On there, since there's a monster, we'll say on a 3 and 6 chance. There is extra treasure in here, probably like from their other prisoners. Maybe there's cages lining the wall and they have like all of the loot that they've taken from other heroes, and they've just piled it up. We will roll that over here. Also, these guys will have a percentage of their lair treasure as well. Let's see how much that is, just so we can mark that down and we don't want to forget it for later. So let's see the percentage. This is always the tens place. They have 30% of the lair treasure with them, as well as some unguarded treasure. So let's go ahead and mark that down for later, 30% of the lair treasure. We're gonna get in and out of here as quickly as we can. Again, this is gonna be a short session. We are not gonna go overboard here. We just wanna make sure that we get what we need, we get these curses removed, and we're good to go in the future. So let's see if we can surprise them. They surprised, we're surprised. Let's see what happens. Nobody is surprised. They probably hear us coming down the hallway. Oh yeah, this is an open hallway, isn't it? We come in, they hear us right away. There are 5 of them, but 11 of us. We overwhelm them. Let's see what we can do. So I think since this might be the only combat we're going to have, we are going to roll each hit point of the werewolves. So we're going to turn the page. We're going to actually, I think we can move a lot of this stuff out of the way now because we're not going to need it. Let's go ahead and put this face up because that is a cool, this is really awesome 5e art. I just love the Serac picture right here. All right, we're going to slide this over. We're going to go to lycanthropy, lycanthropes. It's hard for me to say that word. Lycanthropes, maybe? Lycanthropes? I'm just going to say werewolves. All right, so they can summon 1 to 2 animals of the associated type from their surrounding areas. So they could summon some wolves if they want to take their turn to do that. That would be pretty advantageous for them. They are immune to any kind of non-magical weapons, but we silvered ours. They could be in human form. There is a chance. A group of 5 or 5 plus are led by a werewolf with 5 HD. So one of them is a boss with 5 hit die. So let's go ahead and roll him first because he is the leader. 5d8 for this guy. He could be really, really scary. And he's also got a bonus to his damage roll. It says +2 bonus to damage. We're going to set aside all the character sheets for now. And I'm going to write down all of the stats that we can, making sure that we're still in camera. I want everybody to be able to see everything that's happening. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's roll his hit points. Yeah, he's actually not so bad. Let's see, 16. Okay, so yeah, he's not. He could have been a lot worse, right? He has 19 hit points. This is the boss. This is the leader, but he does have a +2 to his damage. All right, now we've got the other guys. Okay, this guy's got more hit points. That's 13, 17, 22. Next guy's got 22 hit points. Yeah, he is much more lethal than the other. Okay. Oh. They have 4 hit die. Yikes, I have to re-roll that first one. Sorry. That's why that was just too high. Okay, yeah, it's because he doesn't have that many. He only has 4 hit die. Okay, that's a 3. So we got 5, 9, 10, 11. 11 on the first guy. Let's roll again. I always go to hard mode for some reason. 16, 17, 18. That's pretty average, I think, for these guys. Oh, caught it. Oh, okay, so we got 9, 12, 19 on that guy. Number 3, he's got 19. Okay. And then the last dude. Okay, 12 and 17. So a little bit less than average. That's okay. That's pretty nice, actually. All right, so let's see who gets initiative. Them or us? Hopefully us. Hopefully us. They go first. This is where the blood begins, okay? So we have 2 people in our front rank. They can fit 3 people in their front rank. Like that's the way the cookie crumbles. So let's assume that, let's see how many of their guys on a D5, let's see how many of their guys are not in their shape-shifted form. I actually do have a D5. I think that's this one. And that's a D7. Where's my D5? Oh, here's my D5. Okay. All 5 of them are not in their shifted form. They're all AC 10 right now. Okay. So what's going to happen is on the first turn, the front 3 guys are going to shift. That's their initial turn. The back 2 guys are going to shoot bows. Now, they can shoot anyone, any number in the rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, without Lamco, we have 10 guys. So I'll roll a d10. And the further back these guys are, the more AC bonus they will get because they have cover. 2, just right up front on Gilius. Okay, so the first attack is against Gilius. There's 2, okay, the first attack is a natural 20 against Gilius. And Gilius is dead before he got to even use his potion. He took a oh, we don't roll double damage against heroes. I only do that against monsters. But we'll take the higher number, and he'll have 1 hit point left. Sorry, I'm going to slow down because I don't want to make mistakes. This is an epic battle. We don't roll double dice damage against heroes. We do against monsters because it's just more fun. And yes, that's kind of cheating. I don't care. It's a guaranteed hit, though. So he takes 5 damage. Our boy Gilius is at 1 hit point. That is rough, but all right. It is okay as long as he's not dead. Next up, second attack. Who's it up against? Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is against Ruby with a 9. That is not enough to hit Ruby. Even with Ruby's really crappy AC, let's see, what does that put Ruby at? Ruby has a 10 AC, not enough. Okay. I did roll those 2 together, right? I think I did. I think I rolled it like this, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so 3 in the front shapeshift, that's their turn. The 2 in the back have fired. They missed. Now it comes to our turn. And we are going to go off. I forgot to declare spells. That is a problem. That is a problem. I forgot to declare my spells. I was too caught up in the moment. But we are going to cast our spells because, yeah. The cheat would be if we went first and I didn't cast. But when you're going second and you survive, it's fine. All right, so we have ranged attacks. We have Ray, Kristoff, and Ruby all at +0. So this will be Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio will roll the green. Kristoff will roll the white. And Ruby will roll the red. These are all at +0. These are, which one of these guys is going to be casting a spell? Kristoff is going to cast a spell, so he's not going to throw. Kristoff is not going to throw. We'll just have 2 +0 silvered daggers. Here we go. 1 hits for 4 damage. Yes. Okay. The boss is down to 15. Now we've got Parman, Fingers, and Elrandon all firing. They all, actually, Fingers is going to have the purple die. He's firing from invisibility because he is going to remain invisible any opportunity he can. And this is going to be at a plus, let's see, he's close range. He's got a +2 and a +4 from his sneak attack. He's going to have, the backstab ability is going to have a +7 on this attack. Elrandon is going to have a +1 and Parman +1 because of range, short range. Okay, we only have the 1 hit, but it's going to deal double damage. These are all silvered arrows. Let's see, does this one hit? No, it doesn't. Okay. We have 7 damage. That puts him at 8. Okay. Now, we've got spells. We are going to put some people to sleep. Okay. We cast Sleep. It's 2d8 on creatures that are 4 hit die or less. So let's get a lot. We got 6. That's going to put one of them to sleep. It's going to start with the weakest one, which will be number 1. Actually, it's based upon the hit die, so we should roll randomly, even though, because that would actually benefit us if it's not number 1. It's number 3. It's the most hit die person. It's the biggest, yeah, 3. I don't think you guys can see their HPs, but this is less important. So he's now asleep. We're just going to put that right here. This guy is not asleep. And he is asleep for several turns. Okay, now we have melee. We're going to swing with Dirk, who's got a +3 to his attack, and then Gilius, which has a +0, but he does double damage if he hits. This is AC 14 on this boss. With a +3 for Dirk, we will hit, but sadly Gilius won't do double damage. So we have a D8 +1 damage. 7. That's 8 damage. That is exactly what we need to kill the boss. The boss goes down. Boom. He's dead. Now, is that everything? Yes, it is. We go to the top of the round. They need to make a morale check. They just lost their leader. Can we get them? Can we get them to break? They break. They run. They panic. They flee. We got 300 XP for the boss. And 125 4 times. They panic. They run. They might be going to get allies. We're going to get the mess out of there immediately. We used the magic potion. We used a couple magic potions. We used a spell to find them. We used another spell to put one of them to sleep. The others, they see this guy drop. We execute him. Then they see their leader get killed and they panic. The 3 that are up, they just run. And we got all the XP for them. We found treasure in the room that was probably looted from other guys. And they possessed 30% of the treasure for their entire lair in the first place. So what we're going to do is we're going to start calculating how much treasure do we get. Let's roll for it. There's just, no matter what, there's just a D6 times 1,000 silver pieces, which is kind of silly because they don't really like silver, but maybe they just, you know, they looted it off of their victim, so it's just in a bag somewhere. So, oh, there are 6,000 silver pieces. This is good because I had to spend like thousands of gold just to silver everything. There is 1d6 times 200 gold. Okay, there's 200 gold. There's 20% chance for gems. That's on a 1. Oh, sorry, a 20% chance, not a 5% chance. No. Oh, 99, that's cool. There's a 10% chance of jewelry. No. And there will be there will be a magic item. I think we should just have magic. Okay, so let's turn to the back. And let's see. They are treasure type C. So let's look at treasure type C. Treasure type C, they could have a bunch of copper, silver, EP, gems, and pieces of jewelry, and 2 magic items. We'll just take the average of 1,000 gold. So they have 30% of that. That's really cool. They have 300 gold on top of the 200 we already found. And 2 more magic items. So a total of 3 magic items. 1 was in the loot, 1 was on the boss, or we'll say 2 were on the boss. Okay, so let's see, what magic items did they have? If it's armor, we're going to say that was what was found in the prisoner's room that wasn't being worn, because these guys don't wear armor. So let's see, the first thing is 51, a scroll or a map. Cool. Scroll or a map. Then we have 34, which is a potion. And 92 is a weapon. A weapon, yes. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go to... We're going to flip back here. I think potions the next thing we're going to come to. Get through the end of all this junk. Okay, potions, here we go. 21 is a potion of control plant. So that's another control plant. We have 2 of those now. Maybe it'll come up. I bet you when it does, though, we're going to be really glad we have them. Next, we have 47. 47 is for the scroll or the map. because that is the next one we're going to come to. Scroll or map 47. Scroll or map 47 is a scroll of protection from elements. Cool. Protection from elementals, I think. Yeah, elementals. Let's look at what that does. Do we need to roll what kind of elementals? When it conjures a 10-foot radius circle protecting the reader. No elemental. Okay, so we don't need to know which one. Okay, and the last thing is a weapon. We're going to go all the way to the end over here. That's swords. Swords and weapons are separate. Here we go. This is an 86. We have 86 as a trident, +1 of fish command. Trident, +1 fish command. Okay, I mean, again, kind of seems niche, but we'll make it work. We recover the child, the infant Titan, and we're going to make our way. Actually, we have to camp because we are too far away from safety. 1, 2.5. Yeah, we're too far away. We're going to get as far away as we can because these guys might come after us. So let's roll a d6 at night to see if there is an encounter. There is not. All right, now the next day we need to choose our path. We're going to go 1.5, 1.5, 2, and then get back to here where we know like generally where he is. So that's our path for the day. Let's see if the weather is going to permit us. The weather's fine. Do we get lost? We do not. Is there a silverpack werewolf encounter? There isn't. We make it back to the Titan Citadel, and they give us our reward. They're so pleased to see their child. They thank us, and they are so grateful. They're going to offer us a magic item. This magic item is called a Scarab of Protection. I did some research. I needed a magic item that was going to help us. The Scarab of Protection protects the bearer from baleful magic. Curses of all kinds are nullified. All you have to do is wear it. Charges. The Scarab's enchantment works 2d6 times before it's spent. Now, hopefully, we don't roll a 2 here. Hopefully, we can roll a little high and get not just my guys, Augustus and Ruby, removed from their curse, but also have some charges left over for the dread overlord, Corvus, because he is currently cursed. Not 1, but 2 ways. I don't know if you guys caught this. Yes, the Helm of Alignment Change is a curse, and it says a remove curse spell will remove it, or a special quest to get the curse removed. Well, we just went on a special quest. We got really lucky with the dice, and we got them in the second room, because that is a very lethal encounter. But now we've come back to the Titans, and we've finished this quest, and they're going to give us a blessing, the Scarab of Protection, and it's going to have a certain number of charges. It has 8 charges. If we bump into any more cursed armor, we are set. So we're going to use 2 charges right away, and we have 6 charges left over. I'm going to write that down. Scarab of Protection. All right. We have done it. Now, the next day, we should be able to travel pretty easily. So we've gone, this was over to the Silverpacks was on the 14th, and then the 15th to get to here. The next day, we can get home really quickly, as long as the weather is permitting. It is, and as long as there's no encounters, no, thank goodness. These Silverpacks they're coming after us. They're coming in hot too. We're more prepared now. We have some items, we have some magic weapons, we have some silver weapons. So when it comes, we're going to be ready. But wow, that is awesome. They lost 2 of their pack, so they're down to 43 in the lair. All right, guys, that's all we've got for this session. I was going to try to keep it to around 30 minutes because I think that's more palpable. But man, everybody's going to get a nice cut of some gold. It's nothing too crazy, but we got a decent amount of new magic items to spread around the group. I will, yeah, I think that like yeah, we're going to kind of evenly split that up, but I think next adventure we've got the Scarab of Protection now. We can save the Dread Overlord. I think we've planned that adventure for either Saturday or Sunday Beijing time. So we might have a delve before then because if we're gonna do these shorter episodes, I think it's easier for me to pump them out. Maybe we go into level 2 of the Lost Tomb because we have a lot of level 2s now and they're out of downtime. So if you are excited to see that, tune in next time. Hit like and subscribe. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. I would ask one thing, if you don't mind, please share the videos or like maybe talk to your buddies about it because I would love to grow this channel. I'm having so much fun and the growth so far has just been so amazing. I like genuinely shocked. I can't believe how well we're doing, but I would like to continue to grow. This is really fun and I want to keep doing it. So hit like and subscribe and you can check me out in the next one. All right, guys. Bye-bye.